Healing in Mount Horeb. Hello everyone, I'm Tim Elliott and thank you for watching. Teachers and students are back in the classroom for the first time after a student was shot and killed by police outside of the middle school last week. We have live team coverage from outside the school. WMTV's Gabriella Rusk joins us now live from Mount Horeb. And Gabriella, you spoke one-on-one with the district superintendent about how students and staff are going about this difficult day.
Yeah, Tim, Dr. Steve Salerno used the word resilient to describe the students and staff as they returned here to school just a few hours ago. And in fact, I can see some students right now at the elementary school enjoying recess and enjoying this beautiful day as they are trying to process the difficult emotions. And Dr. Salerno also told me that they worked really hard last week, the staff, to prepare for today, having conversations amongst themselves about setting the tone for this morning's return. And he says this will really be a long road ahead, but they're just going to take things day by day.
Today is an important day in that we get back into the procedures and routines of going to school and fellowship with their classmates and learning. And I suspect that every day is going to get just a little bit better. Our legs are going to get stronger, and we're going to continue to blaze new trails as this district has always done.
And Dr. Salerno commending his faculty for having to answer some tough questions from students and have some of those difficult conversations in the classroom, which I'm sure are happening right now as students are back inside. He also tells me that he has heard from other superintendents from all across the country, all across the state, who have experienced something similar like this, and he's been given some guidance and advice, and he says he feels the strength from other school leaders who have gone through a tragedy just like this one. Reporting now live in Mount Horeb, Gabriella Rusk, WMTV 15 News.
Yeah, glad to see everyone getting back into their routine. Gabriella, thank you. Therapy dogs were also on hand to welcome students back here. Golden Retrievers and Labrador Retrievers were stationed at entrances to the school buildings and were given plenty of pets and belly scratches today. The district says extra counselors and police officers are available throughout the day to make students feel safe and supported during what is sure to be an uneasy time for a lot of them. All right, now we want to check in with WMTV's Brooklyn Andrees, who has been there since school started this morning in Brooklyn. Some kids were on lockdown in the school for hours last week, but we now know that not all students were actually in the school at the time of the lockdown. What happened with those students?
Yeah, Tim, this week has been full of emotions for the Mount Horeb community as a whole, especially today as those kids started school back up. And earlier today, I was actually able to stop into an O'Reilly Auto Parts just a couple blocks away from here, where some students actually took shelter during the lockdown. Some students that were outside and were not inside the building at that time. There I spoke with staff members that were inside that auto parts store the moment that those kids came running for help. And they were telling me how that they kept them calm.
Came in and got told that there was an active shooter, and I'm like, okay, take my next steps that I need to take.
I think they felt a little better because they knew, we weren't going to let anybody come in here. And so we went and locked the doors right away and, want to keep them safe.
The staff at O'Reilly's tells me that it's been a difficult few days because they never expected something like this to happen right here in their hometown of Mount Horeb, but they said that there wasn't any doubt in that moment what their steps were to take to keep those kids safe. Reporting live in Mount Horeb, Brooklyn Andrees, WMTV 15 News.